Good morning. I'm Mike Mahoney, Realtor with Century 21. I've been a real estate agent in Greater Boston for 20 years. I like to tell people that I help them go from the life they have to the life they dream about using residential real estate as a vehicle to maintain or create wealth. Reiterating what I covered in my last presentation on the 14th of January, and I wanted to re-display this slide, which shows dramatic inventory reduction across the United States. Inventory nationally was down 26.8%. So it's basic business school 101. Buy low, sell high, but sell high when there's no inventory and really capitalize. So this illustration, again, demonstrates, if you look up in Massachusetts, that the inventory was off 33%. I'm going to drill down in my report a little more specifically about what Massachusetts inventory looks like today. So into the next slide, again, describing how you should capitalize on the market if you're considering a sale. This is the month of December going back historically and shows all the way back to 1999, the amount of inventory that's been on the market. And if you look today, December 2021, which was end of year, I do realize that it's January 28th, that we only have 1.8 months supply across the nation. That's a significant amount of not available property. So last year it was 1.9, this year it was 1.8 at the end of December. In the next slide, what I'll demonstrate to you is that we're actually seeing a reduction in sales. And the big reason for that is because the inventory is choked off. It's much like the chip shortage in the manufacturing of chips for cars. We saw that throughout the pandemic, where just that simple computer chip caused factories to not produce cars. So not having listings is choking off sales here. This is Massachusetts. If we look back 1 year from today, and you'll see that there are about 6,500 properties on the market a year ago. Today, 4,231, which is a 2,312 unit deficit compared to a year ago, or 36% less. So again, if you're contemplating a move, this would be an optimal time to really put your home on the market. We're getting multiple offers nationally. Homes are getting 3.8 offers per listing. So when a home goes on the market nationally, they're seeing almost 4 offers. So when you have choices, that allows you to control the contract and the terms as a seller. So I wouldn't fear putting your home on the market. It's going to get you homeless. There are ways to navigate that, and I think a qualified real estate agent who's had a successful track record for a long time could help you. Going into the other topic that seems to be hot in the real estate market is mortgage rates. So for the past week or so, mortgage rates have effectively stayed flat. There was a meeting this week with the Fed, and they do anticipate raising the federal funds rate in the next few months. But this has already been factored in. These mortgage rates, anticipate this typically. The recent rate increases have yet to significantly impact purchase demand. History has demonstrated that when there are rate increases and buyers are on the fence, that they'll often just jump into the market. So this is going to exacerbate that low inventory situation. So again, I can't state it enough, whether you're working with me or anybody else, just have a discussion about inventory and lack thereof. And I'm sure they'll be able to demonstrate in your marketplace what that looks like. If you have questions, I'd be happy to take a call. You can initiate the process with me if you'd like by going to my website for yourequityfinder.com. You can plug in your address, and this will get you a sample market analysis on your property. Obviously, without me or any of the professionals here in my office looking at the property, if you require a more detailed analysis, we'd be happy to do so for you. And just in final closing here, I am with Century 21. We are a international brand. There are almost 150,000 agents in 86 countries, and we speak 21 languages. So therefore, what I'm trying to tell you is I am a Boston-based Massachusetts real estate agent. However, if you're contemplating a move south, like our avian friends who shy away from the cold, I'd be happy to connect you with a very well-qualified Century 21 professional. Or perhaps it's a job relocation to California. I just had a client go to Dana Point in California. I can make these connections with this national network. Thanks, and make it a great week.